Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest, Milan.
His name is Milan.
Messy ass bottom.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's
Name
so.
Milan.
My name is Milan.
His name is
first of all.
Milan.
I've been
And
causing all this trouble.
I don't know what trouble you talking about,
You
but
said
you
you caused all this trouble. You said you took a man's heart.
I took his heart.
Yes.
See, this is where the problem comes in because I'm the one who has been bamboozled by the situation, just like you guys.
Well, first, if you don't know, he's from Love and Hip Hop.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Milan
When
Christopher.
Myles was here a couple weeks
Boy was
ago,
Myles.
talking about the little bottom that broke his heart.
That broke his heart.
Well, first of all, I'm not a bottom.
Okay, now we
That's
talking.
number one.
Now let's get some truth out here.
First of all, we're definitely was in a versatile relationship.
That means that they could both be tops and bottoms.
Interchangeable.
Exactly.
Right. Yes.
And if anybody was being messy, it would have been the person who came in here and gave y'all
You
a
won't
whole
even say his name.
the person who came in here and gave y'all
You
a fallacy.
are a little
Listen. Stop it. The person who came in here and gave you a whole complete lie of a story and a fairy tale of who they were and what they represent. That's the person who would be messy, not the person who's been living his authentic self and his authentic truth and telling y'all who I am and who I've been from day one.
So who is Myles really?
Myles has never been on the DL. He's never been in a relationship with Amber. Amber's his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So you believed during the taping of the show that Amber was his ex?
Well, during the taping of the show and when we first got together, he was acting as if so in the gay community, I know you guys don't know this, we got this thing called trade.
Who don't know that?
Charlamagne
You
knows.
disrespect me.
Okay.
I know my gay slang.
Okay,
and lingo.
so-
Charlamagne's
What
a
are you
nice piece of
talking
trade.
about?
Okay, so
I told him that when he was here. I said, all my gay friends said they looked at you and said, I could see that trade coming from a mile away.
okay,
honey.
so he presented himself to me as if he was this masculine guy, when in all actuality, Myles had been out for years,
Right.
and he was a bigger guy then. So he lost weight, he recreated himself, started getting tattoos, and became this masculine figure. When I met him, I thought he was this person, and so in the meantime, I'm friends with Carlos King, I'm friends with Hazel E, and they ended up asking me did I want to come on the show.
Right.
And they asked me who was my love interest. And at the time, I was only dealing with Myles. And so I brought Myles into the show.
Now, Milan, in all fairness, all people recreate themselves, though, from years ago.
No, but it's one thing to say, recreate yourself and become a better person. But it's a whole nother thing to say, I've never been out. I don't go out.
Okay.
I'm on a DL. You're the first guy I ever messed around with. You're the first guy I ever been with.
Maybe you're the first guy that he let actually penetrate his buttock.
No,
He said he hates
that's
the
not
term
true.
DL.
That's not true either.
a big hole and went right
He's
in?
definitely had several relationships with several men prior to me. He used to go to balls and stuff. I used to go to balls, but
You
I'm
did
from
what with balls?
Yeah, what is
It's
a ball?
A ball is like a community where it's like a gay underground situation where people kind of almost like America's Next Top Model type of
Okay.
thing. And it's like a competitive thing. But in LA, it's a whole different ball game versus Chicago or the East Coast where it started from. You know what I mean? So he presented himself to be that, and he wasn't. And then he gets on the show, and he brings his whole family on. He brings his sister on. He brings his best friend Amber on. He recreates this whole scenario to make him look like this down low brother. Or
Well,
this
he
guy
said he was never down low, though. He said that he hasn't messed with Amber at all in years since
He's never messed with Amber. It's never been a relationship
They
with
were saying
Amber.
they were cousins or something.
He never had sex with
He's
Amber?
never. That's his best friend.
So that
They've
was
never
just his
been
storyline for the show.
That was his storyline for the show, because you have to understand they interview us separately. So they'll bring me in and I tell them, oh, I'm in love with this person. This is the person who I'm dealing with. And that person goes in and say, oh, yeah, I'm dealing with him, but I got this other thing going on over here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did.
So all of her falling on the ground and all that?
All of that was felonious. It
was
was
like, oh,
all
man.
fake. I mean, what grown woman falls on the ground and says, I want my mommy? Like, that just doesn't
I
happen.
mean, if she really wanted her mom.
but
what about these allegations that you were just jealous because he was getting more
let's be clear. What attention, every episode that Myles is on, I'm on. And what attention would he be getting? I mean, I have
Myles said you're a fame
I have
whore.
a gargantuan more amount of
I'm about to say
following
something
and
else.
fans.
I'm about to
Whoa,
say,
I was
we don't wanna hear
like-
that.
I have a gargantuan.
My following is just
Him and his sister
supersedes
say
him.
Him and his
And
sister
wait,
say you're
and
thirsty for fame.
that's where I wanted to. That's why I'm even on this show. Because first of all, this raggedy, I don't even know this woman. I know that you. First of all, as big as an opportunity this was for Myles and myself, it was also a big opportunity for his sister and his family. And they're all in cahoots. So I'm not going to sit and go back and forth with somebody who doesn't have never was before this show.
Whoa.
I was doing what I was doing prior to this show. I've been entertaining. I've been in entertainment for 8 years prior to Love and Hip Hop. I'm the reason why you even got on this platform.
And what about that
Nah,
sex tape?
hold on.
though?
Time out. In all fairness, we've never heard of you before Love and Hip Hop.
You first of all, you've been following me for years.
I have.
That
So
is
how you-
very
so-
true.
So
how you talk about
follow
you ain't heard of me?
No, I'm saying
How you?
with
Wait. You've been following me for
general
years.
pub-
No, I'm talking about you.
You
You
got
just
us
said
live alone.
you
But
just
the
hold on.
general
Wait, let's be
public-
clear. You just said we,
Okay.
which
He
included
did say
you,
we.
Well, not
and
me.
you've
So
been following.
Charlamagne knows you and has been following
Yes,
you for
he
years.
I
has.
told y'all that. But
Yeah.
the general
Right.
public has not heard of you before.
But
Why
I'm-
y'all been following each other?
Because he followed my music. He knows Lola. He knows Lowe's. He's
Oh, yeah, okay.
he knows
All
all.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So Lola Monroe. But my
Gotcha.
thing is again, that's not something that I'm here for. I'm not even on that level. Like I thought this story was going to be a love story about a gay relationship, being brought to a demographic that normally thinks of gays and homosexuality as a defamation, and that's the story that.
Defecation? What did you say?
Defamation. Were you in love?
And that's the story that, yes, I was in love.
wasn't?
And that's the story that I thought was going to be presented to the public, not this love messy triangle that they
That's all- it's
that
But
was
by the
created.
way, it's Love and Hip Hop though.
Explain this sex tape a
Relationships,
little bit.
whether they're
First
whether
of
they
all,
are gay
I don't-
He made
relationships
it
or
seem like
not.
because of the sex tape was why he was really hurt.
No, first of all, the sex tape that allegedly was leaked, that was leaked years
Right, before
ago.
the show.
Way before the show. He knew about that. So that's all bullshit. This is a maniacal person who
Can't
came.
curse, if you want to.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
This
he-
is
he done punched you in the jaw one time,
This is a
man.
maniacal person. This is a maniacal person who is creating things to make himself look a certain type of way. That's not me. I'm always going to be Milan Christopher. I'm always going to be gay. I'm always going to live in my truth. I'm always going to be my authentic self. This person has came on this show, came on Love and Hip Hop, and created
What else did he come
a
on?
fairy tale. You know what I mean? And it's like it's crazy because it's so serious. It's a disservice. I mean, really, honestly, just to cut all the comedy, it's a disservice to the community, and it's a disservice to people who looked up to us that you would come and create this felonious situation because this is real out here. People are literally out here killing themselves
Right.
because they can't find no love in their community,
Right.
no love in their church, no love in their family, and then you come on television and you are lying to people. You're giving them false hope. It's not
So he's
right.
not really gay? Because when
No.
he was here, he said that he's going back to women for a while.
First of all, Myles is the gayest. I'm not
Tell-
going to go there.
tell us,
Speak
give your truth.
He's first of all, Myles is definitely gay. He's not bisexual. He's his sister and his mom, Amber. All of them knew he was gay.
Yeah.
So all of that is a lie. You know what I mean? I am gay. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we didn't go out and do the things that we were doing, come to find out, is because if we would have went out and we would have ran into some of the old queens that have been, the gay guys that have been out, they'd be like, oh, Myles, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Oh, you look good.
Where
look
you
different.
been? Yeah.
Where you been at? It would have been one of those things.
Right.
It wasn't because I'm on a down low. Like that stuff was all,
So he was hiding his whole past.
he was hiding himself. And
I don't know how you couldn't have found these things
first of
out.
all, when I looked at Myles, when I first met him, I knew he was gay.
How do you look at somebody and tell?
I said that when I first met him because, first of all, on his whole approach and his whole mannerism and the fact that the makeup and eyebrows and all that stuff, I knew automatically that he was gay.
First of all,
Why you
I
look at
don't,
Charlamagne?
I don't wear makeup.
Why you pointing at
because his
Charlamagne?
eyebrows and his makeup. He gets
Charlamagne ain't
his
got no
eyebrows
makeup.
done.
That's that new skin, like
Exactly.
Because you can get that. It clears your face up. It's
Call
not
the
makeup.
dermatologist.
Yeah.
My eyebrows are real.
And he's definitely not got on no
Okay.
makeup. Yeah, I ain't saying that. Oh, Angie, why you?
She want me to be gay so bad.
He does. He wants.
Am I gay?
No, I don't think
He
so.
does play grab ass with a coworker.
Oh,
It
you
all
know?
starts in a
No.
game of grab ass.
It's just me.
Nah, but listen,
Myles said he got gay because he was playing John Madden and smoking weed, and it started with a friendly game of grab ass.
Myles has been gay since he was in elementary school.
He said
Right.
he didn't
That's-
get turned out
listen,
till 23 years
That's a
old.
lie. Myles has been at balls in 2004, 2005, walking
At balls?
face
He did what
and
with balls?
voguing and doing all type of stuff.
Balls.
We
How
talking balls.
do you know that he's been gay for that long?
Because I saw the clips and I have the videos and I have all of those things, but I'm not here to. Again, my thing is I'm not here to talk negative about somebody who I actually was
You've done
bamboozled.
that for about 15
and
minutes
yo, you
already.
listen. No. But that's not my thing. My thing is that when I'm affected by this situation, this story, because I'm involved with it, and for someone to be brought on a platform like this, like I respect you guys, you know what I'm saying? To be brought on a platform because of what the story was, that's why y'all wanted him in here. And then to come in here and then try to defame me, the person who brought you to this platform, was absolutely asinine. Like, how do you do that
So
to
you made Myles? Is what
I
you're
didn't
saying.
know. That's
You
not
just
what I'm.
said, I made
That's
you.
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's disrespectful for a person to actually be lying about who they are, being brought into a platform like the Breakfast Club and Revolt TV and lie to y'all, lie to millions of people on television, and then on top of that, because you even got the platform, you turn around and want to degrade me, the person who has been doing everything. This is what I do.
Well, maybe your head wasn't as far as you thought it was.
It's not even about head. It's about a person, an actual person being maniacal, being crazy,
Wanting
and
fame.
trying to want fame.
That's what he says about you, though.
But I've already had my own taste of it.
Now let me ask you
Different.
about
Taste
this new. Did you just smack his head?
He's
No.
crazy.
Let me ask you about this new rumor going around about you and your new boo. They're saying that you're dating Jussie Smollett. Is that true?
Me and Jussie Smollett have been hanging out in the same parties.
boy.
And
My
that's
dog Jussie.
and
yes.
that's it. We are not dating. We're cool.
I
That's
thought
it.
Jussie was dating Michael Sam.
He might be dating. I don't know who he's dating.
Okay, but is he your type?
Jussie is my type.
Oh, you
Hey,
throw that shot.
now.
He shot
No,
you shot.
Put
I
it
like
out
Jussie
there.
a lot. What about Kid Fury? You know Kid Fury?
No, I don't
I'm
know
trying to
who
hook
that is.
Kid Fury up with everybody that comes up there.
Who's Kid Fury? I don't
Kid
know
Fury,
who
the
that is.
host of the podcast To Read. Let me show you this little piece of trade. Hold on.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
are you
I'ma
going to
show
be
you,
on the
I'ma
next
show you, I'ma
season?
show you, I'ma show you.
You know, I'm not. I'm gonna let this season play out, and because it's been a lot. This was a lot. And you know, I have other things going on. I actually have another television show that we're working on right now.
Okay.
So, and if the time permits, if you know, we get things worked out between.
That's Kid Fury.
If we get, he's a
guy
nice
is-
looking guy. He's a nice looking guy.
nice little piece of trade.
If we get things worked out, I'll be back. You know what I mean? I just got to make sure all of my.
Do you think the
things are
show
in
has
order.
helped you as far as work?
The show has definitely gave me a great platform, and I'm definitely here for it. I think the show also was able, because this is my thing. When I came on the show, I thought by the reunion show I was going to be married. I was going to propose. I was going to propose
You were
to this
really
nigga,
ready
to this
to settle
dude.
down.
You was gonna jump the broomstick?
I was going to jump. I wanted to be like, we're going to be the first in hip hop to be out and proud, and I'm going to be the first to be married and be in love with the person who
Wow,
I'm in
you
love
really
with.
were in love.
I was in
Hey,
love,
he really hurt
and
your
so.
Miles head
But
must be fire.
it's not that. When you find out so much information, when they released that cast list and said Milan, Christopher, and Myles Brock is going to be on the show, y'all could not even imagine how many people from LA was in my inbox. And I really didn't even find out all this information if
What
it
they were
wasn't
saying,
for
like, don't tell on me now.
if it wasn't for Monique Slaughter. I wouldn't have even found out half of the stuff that I know now. Her cousins is the one who he was cheating on me with. So she was calling me, sending me the text message, let me call. The cousin called Myles on three-way
He was
and let me
cheating on
hear
top
him.
of all that?
This guy
He
is.
said you were cheating.
I don't. That's not me. You know what I mean? I've been
No,
down that road.
no.
I've been out for a very long time.
But Milan, I will
So-
say this: you do act like
Milan.
a thought on Instagram.
No, I can do what I want because
You
I got a
be
nice
naked,
body.
you're half naked all the
He's
time.
always
He
on my
follows
Instagram.
you, I know.
Yeah.
He's a-
You
So
follow him on Instagram too?
yeah.
Do I?
Yes, he does.
Double tap.
So, you know, my thing is I can show my body because I
That's what
work
you
out
like.
every day.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? Just like Rihanna or
You're a very good looking
and
guy.
you know what I mean? So it's not
You
that
act
doesn't
like an
have,
Instagram thotty.
that don't have nothing to do with. And I know how to keep
So
my.
does Charlamagne, he have a double click your dick?
I don't like nobody's pictures.
He don't like them. But what I'm saying is, you know how I know how to control the social media platforms. When I post a picture of me half naked, it gets 36,000 likes, 1,000 comments.
Right.
When I post a picture of me, Charlamagne, and y'all hanging out, it'll get about
I've
10,
never hung out with
10
him.
You be hanging out with him
6,000.
too?
No, I'm saying if I do that, it'll.
People want to see that
People
body.
want to see. So you got to give them a little bit of both. You know what I mean? You have to manage
Is
both.
Berry Gordy really your uncle?
My uncle married Berry Gordy's daughter Sherry, and that's how we had that relationship. Or
You
that
know Berry
relation-
Gordy?
Yes.
Now listen, back to Kid Fury. Is that a nice piece of trade? Would you want to?
He's cute. I mean,
hook
he's
you
cute. I'm good. I'm working on me right now.
He working on Justin.
I got my new song
You
going
really are
on.
Instagram
When
thought.
I go,
That's what- no, no,
make
no.
sure y'all
That's what-
download
that's
when I
when
go.
I
You know,
go.
that is one of the Instagram thoughts favorite captions. Working on me. Take your shirt off. And say,
You better
"Working
not have a
on me."
plane in your thing.
A plane? What's that?
You know how they have the and
Somebody
they-
fly you
next to
out?
the name of the little plane taking off.
Oh no!
emojis.
But listen, I have to go sit down
Okay,
with
yeah, he has things to-
MSNBC,
You
Janet
are,
Mock.
you ain't that
So I gotta
important now.
go.
You sit here for a little while longer.
No, he's got to go. He's got to go.
We
But
appreciate
I know
you
you'll be back.
joining us.
We're
I'll
looking
definitely be
forward
back.
to the
Yo,
reunion.
listen, I want y'all to
Milan.
understand. I really do appreciate everything that y'all do. I watch your your show the other day
On Common Sense?
On Common Sense.
Thank you,
it
my
was
brother.
absolutely amazing.
Appreciate
Like that really touched me. I do want to say something
Which one?
about
When we did the homosexual thing?
yeah, and that Dr.
Umar Johnson.
He's a idiot. Please don't have him back because I don't understand how you can say someone is not born gay unless you're gay and you know what the situation is.
That's what I
thought
always
that was
say.
completely disrespectful.
If a man tells me
of
he's
him.
born gay, I'm going to believe
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
And so that's all I want to say, and I want to thank you guys again for having me on. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
How do we know
Milan.
you're not faking being gay?
I'm straight. I'm really straight. That's what it is.
Yeah.
This is what we need you to do. We need you to
went-
turn around, moon the room, and we need to see if it goes.
You know what? I'm not messing with
I
you.
can't take this guy.
I bet you- and Charlamagne will double tap
Yeah,
that.
he would definitely tap. He'll tap that picture.
Double tap that way.
Click that one.
You put a W on one cheek, a W
Milan.
on one
Milan
other cheek, see if it
Christopher.
spells wow.
This dude is crazy. It's crazy.
Thanksgiving
It's crazy,
week,
man.
Milan, it's the Breakfast Club. I'm sorry. Good morning.